discussing about the numericals and as well as the basic concept about single phase induction motor. Okay. So apart from that, today I am going to discuss one more important topic, that is we have to prove, that is show that a variable frequency inductance motor. So we have to prove that a variable frequency induction motor drive develops at all frequencies the same torque for a given slip speed when operating at a constant frequency. So what does that mean? So if you are operating the induction motor at a constant frequency, so in that the motor should develop the frequencies at all the frequencies. So if at a constant flux, so the condition is in an induction motor at a constant flux and at all frequency levels, the amount of torque that is produced should be same. The torque produced should be same irrespective of the given slip speed. So this is we have to prove. So for that, as operating, so when operating at a frequency of k times rated frequency. So if the induction motor is working at some constant frequency and at a constant flux, so at that time, the normally what happens, the motor that is which at given speed the motor is rotating should be having a constant torque. So that we decided, that we studied by studying the slip speed induction motor, that is speed torque characteristics. So by studying that speed torque characteristics, that we have studied a particular speed at a constant flux and at also constant frequency, the machine that operates should be produced with respect of huge amount of torque. That is essential. So here for a given speed, so the current, the motor that is at rotating some amount of current. So that current is given by Im. The Im will be given by RR square over KSF square plus 2 pi LR dash square. So these things, so this equation that we derived by using our single phase induction equivalent circuit. So in the, for time being, just consider this is our circuit. So equivalent circuit. So equivalent circuit of our single phase induction motor. Stator dependent rotor resistance and inductances, reactances. The stator resistance, reactance, and stator dependent rotor resistance and reactance, and mutual inductance. So here the current that is flowing through this mutual inductance, that we need to verify. So that we are calculating here, that is Im square is equals to RR dash by KSF square. So the K here, K is nothing but some time constant, some constant. So how much amount of a particular constant. So based upon that, we will for given different frequency levels. So the different number of the constant that will be given by K. So S is the slip. So RR dash by SF square plus 2 pi LR square. So 2 pi L is nothing but your omega XL. So our reactance, the reactance of our stator dependent rotor resistance or just a resistor. So that XL is given by 2 pi FL, the 2 pi LR dash. Okay, and RR dash by KSF square plus 2 pi LR square plus 2 pi LM square. So here L is that we are going to calculate, so that we are considering L, that is of reactance and also the mutual inductance. Mutual inductance and reactance. So this is our L, LM and LS. Okay, LS and LM. So just by applying the KCL at any node, we are just calculating the current. So IS square. IS square is the current that is flowing through the circuit starting the stator current. This is our IS, this is our IL, and this is our ISR dash. Okay. And here for a constant flux operation, as in the as we are given that for a constant flux at different frequency levels, for a constant flux at a different frequency levels of operation. So Im must be constant, and here for a given Is, KSF must be maintained constant. So this maintained at a constant for a frequency change. So that will be given by KSF. So KSF is constant. SF, that is about F. So if you are just considering for a frequency level, then go for F. If you are interested to go for angular, then go for omega m. Remaining these came KSF. I am just concentrating about this term. So ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಏನು? ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್. ಸೊ ನಾವೇನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕೀಗ? Variable frequency induction motor drive develops same torque. So when we are going to develop same torque at different conditions, what are those conditions? Constant flux condition and all frequency levels and constant flux. So this is the condition. Okay. So we have to find the current that is flowing through our circuit. Now I am considering the current that is flowing through our mutual reactance or nothing but mutual inductance. So Im square. So Im square will be given by Rr dash divided by KSF square plus 2 pi Lr dash. This is about this. Rr dash by S plus 2 pi Lr dash. Rr dash by S plus 2 pi Lr dash. Okay. So this is Rr dash by S 2 pi Lr dash plus divided by Rr dash Rs plus 2 pi Ls and 2 pi Lm. So Im square is equals to Is square, the current that is flowing through the stator, that is Is square into Rr dash by S plus 2 pi Lr dash and Rs plus 2 pi Xs. Okay, Rr dash by S plus 2 pi Lm plus 2 pi Lr dash. So here for a constant flux operation, our condition is constant flux operation, Im must be constant. And therefore for a given Is and KSF, so Is and KSF must be maintained constant. So this is our one bit questions that might be asked in your examination. So important. So this whole conclusion is here important. So what is that conclusion that we are considering? So we are considering constant flux for operation of Im must be constant. For this, if Im is maintained constant and the flux is also constant, so what happens? So next, Is and KSF. So Is is our stator current and KSF is the consideration. So K is the constant, the how much amount of rated the frequency should be maintained, and S is our slip, F is the frequency that is flowing through our system. So here we are considering KSF is constant because we are calculating flux constant and also all the frequency levels. So if you are going to maintain the flux constant and all the frequency, at that time KSF should be constant. So K omega ms. So instead of F, you can use omega ms, and here Sk is also constant. So this is A, this is B, and this is C. So K omega ms is the synchronous speed for a frequency of Kf. K omega ms is the synchronous speed for frequency Kf, and therefore K omega ms is the slip speed. Okay, K omega ms is the slip speed, and for a frequency Kf, so if you are going to consider for a frequency Kf, then take the torque equation. So what is the torque equation that we derived in our first session? Deriving the equation of torque in our third module, first session, 3 by omega ms, and here we are slightly modified. K, we are included K here. Is square Km square Rr dash by S, Rr dash by S whole square plus Xm plus Xr dash. So here we are included Xm because single phase induction motor. So if you are not going to consider single phase induction motor, then leave Xm. Okay. So 3 by K omega ms, Is square K square Xm square Rr dash by S plus divided by Rr dash by S whole square plus K square of your reactances. So what are those reactances? xm plus xr dash. 3 by k omega ms. Take the s term in the outside. So is square km xm square rr dash. Okay, this s we have placed here, and rr dash by sx sk whole square plus xm plus xr dash whole square. We have taken k square common. We have taken k square outside. So when you are taking the k square outside, that k square and this k square get cancelled. So here we don't have a k square term, so include k square. So in this step, what I have done? In this step, have taken k outside. So when you have taken k outside, k square outside, so this k square and this k square gets cancelled. So that's why there is no k term in the numerator. So this will be same, 3 by k omega m. So s will be s. So here we don't have k factor. So include the k factor. So this is our torque. So this is our torque equation, that is 3 by k omega ms ia square xm square rr dash divided by rr dash by sk whole square plus xm plus xr dash whole square. And what we are interested to do, our aim is to calculate that in the variable frequency induction motor drive, the torque will be same. So variable frequency induction motor. But other than this variable frequency induction motor, that is normal, the current source induction motor or voltage source induction motor, what happens? The torque will be gradually changes by changing the frequency or else flux. But here, if you are going to consider variable frequency induction motor, by keeping flux constant for all the frequency ranges, torque will be same. So that we are going to prove. So for a given slip speed, k omega ms is our slip speed. Okay, ks is constant. Ks is constant for a given ksf and constant flux operation. Okay, for constant flux operation, ks is constant for a ksf. So what is ksf? Ksf is our slip speed. So from E, so this is our E. So from this equation E, T is fixed so that the torque is fixed so that motor develops a constant torque and draws a constant current. So whenever the torque is fixed, the torque will be constant and draws a constant current. So from the inverter at all frequencies for a given slip speed. So our aim is to bring k omega ms. So in the k omega ms, slip speed is constant. So when the slip speed is constant, the torque is constant. So when the torque is constant, the motor draws constant current. The motor draws constant current. Okay. So hence it is satisfied that at a given constant flux and at a variable frequencies, the torque is same, even though if you are going to change the frequencies. So the frequency will be changed by using KSF. So this is our factor. So ನೀವು KSF factor ಎಷ್ಟೇ change ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು torque change ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Hence, because it draws constant current. Okay, I hope you all got the concept. So whenever they asked in your examination, write the equivalent circuit of single phase induction motor, single phase or three phase induction motor, draw the equivalent circuit, write down the current equation and mention the constant terminologies. So after that, mention the torque equation and replace the required nomenclatures, replace the terms. Okay, and give the conclusion. So this is our conclusion. Okay, so the next problem is, this is the one more problem number 4 or 5. So a star connected squirrel cage induction motor. So this is one more problem. The number is missed here. Okay, a star connected. So this is the important thing. A star connected squirrel cage induction motor has following ratings and parameters. So ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ problem ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. So any problem, he will give stator resistance, stator reactance, stator dependent rotor resistance, stator dependent rotor reactance, RS, RR dash, XS, XR dash. So normally always XS and XR will be almost same. So in the examination, if we forget to give XS, so take what is there in the XR dash as it is. So or else if he forgets to give the value of XR dash and he has given only XS, take the value of XS as XR dash. Print mistake agikontage problem wrong anta ankobedi. Okay, a motor is controlled by a voltage source inverter. So the motor is operating VSI at a constant V by F ratio. So this is important. He is maintaining constant V by F ratio. Okay, inverter allows frequency variation from 10 to 50 hertz. So variation is there. So frequency variation is there. So this is not just like normal problem. So here we need to draw graph. So graph ಅಂದ್ರೆ even just exact graph and draw ಮಾಡೋದು necessary ಇಲ್ಲ. Just ನಿಮಗೆ variations ತೋರಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು normal scale ತಗೊಂಡು variations ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. So here frequency is varying from 10 to 50 hertz and is also maintaining constant V by F ratio. Okay, that's it. So what we need to do here? So here we need to calculate, okay, we need to plot between the breakdown torque and frequency. Here we need to draw the characteristics of torque and frequency. Okay, and also we need to calculate the starting torque and current of the VSI drive. So as a ratio of their values when the motor is started at rated voltage and frequency. So the motor is started at rated voltage and rated frequency, and here we need to calculate the torque, starting torque and current. So we have to take the ratios of these. So this is actually an important problem. Normally sometimes they ask. Okay, so the calculation, the derivation that I have derived, this one and the problem. So it's a different kind of problem. Okay, here we are going through the characteristics method. The graph method ಇಂದ ನಾವು measure ಮಾಡೋದು. Just like ನೀವು ಯಾವುದು ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್, ಮಿಷಿನ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವು ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ he has given 50 hertz 4 pole. So 50 hertz 4 pole. So 50 hertz 4 pole is standard ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So as you, instead of going to calculate again and again the synchronous speed, so 50 hertz 4 pole will be given by 1500 rpm or 50 pi or 104.7 radians per second. The constant ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ ಅದಷ್ಟೇ. again solve ಮಾಡೋದು necessary ಇಲ್ಲ. So what is omega ms? So 50 pi. Or else if you are going, you have to calculate ns and multiply by 2 pi by 60. Okay, so 50 pi are nothing but 104.7 radians per second. Omega ms is equals to 50 pi or 104.7 radians per second. So we have the formula, that is torque is equal to 3 by omega ms v square k square. So k is the constant that we are given in the problem. Rs plus root of rs square plus xs plus xr dash whole square. So standard torque equation 3 by 2 omega ms. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ just resubstitute ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So v square divided by rs by k whole square plus xs plus xr dash. Right? RS divided by K. RS divided by K V square. So this K and this K get cancelled. 1K. So take the numerator K into denominator. So RS by K plus RS by K plus here 1K gets cancels. So XS plus XR dash whole square. ಏನು ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. K ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ನ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಕಳಿಸಿದೀವಿ. So T max divided by 3 omega ms is 50, 3 by 2 omega ms, V square is 400 since it is star connected. So if it is delta connected, into root 3. Okay. 2 by K, that is RS by K, RS is given, plus RS by K whole square plus XS plus XR dash. So XS, XR both are same, that is 7 square. Square 7. Okay. So 3 into 3 divided by 2 into 50 pi into 400 square. So you will get a value 509.296. So keep in degree mode, don't keep it in radian mode. So 2 by K whole square plus 49. So now we have to draw. We have to draw the torque and frequency characteristics. Torque and frequency characteristics. So for that, the tabulation. So the tabulation that we need to draw. So frequency is given. So F is given. So 50, 45, or else take it as 40, 30, 20, 10 like that. Convenient way. So I have taken 5 degrees less K. Since K is constant, we have to take it in the same way. 1, 0.9, 0.8, 0.7, or else so 0.8, 0.6, 0.4 like that. Anyone convenient way. So T max. Now substitute the value of F and K. So here just substitute the value of K. So T max at K is equals to 1, at K is equals to 0.9, 0.8, 0.7, 0.6. So like that, and mention the corresponding reading here. Tabulate the corresponding reading here. So now we need to draw the characteristics of the torque and frequency. So plot the T max for a constant V by F ratio. So this is the graph that I have drawn. So here this is a torque. This is frequency. So torque, frequency. So torque. So till 60. So from 0 to 60. So we have different value 20, 30, 40, 50. So take 20 decimals. 20, 40, 60. So here frequency 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So at frequency 10 hertz, the torque is 22 point some value. So ನೀವು 10, 20, 30 ಅಂತ ಆದ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ 20, 40 ತಗೊಂತಿರಲ್ಲ. So approximately values. So this is a 22 value. So for 20, 37 point some value. So here approximately 37, and for the value 30 hertz 45.9. So this is 50. So approximately this 45.9, 46, and for the value 50 hertz the 54.5. So this is approximately 50. So add these 4 points. So this is our torque frequency characteristics. So this is the same thing they asked. Plot between torque and frequency. So always remember, breakdown torque is nothing but the torque that is maximum torque that machine can hold. That's nothing but breakdown torque. Next thing we have to calculate the starting torque and the current of this drive. So this we have to take as a ratio of the values at rated voltage and frequency. So starting torque. In the starting torque, we will be not having any constant values. So ನೋಡಿ maximum value find ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು 3 by 2 omega ms ಅಂತ find ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. But starting only 3 by omega ms v square by rr dash. So rs plus rr dash whole square plus xs plus xr dash whole square. So always remember the torque values, the torque equation for the starting and maximum value, or else breakdown value. Don't get confused. So TST is equals to 3 by omega ms v square rr dash divided by rs plus rr dash whole square plus xx plus xr dash whole square. Substitute with the values. V is 400, rr dash, okay, xs, rs, and all the values. So rs is 2, rr dash is 3, xs is 3.5, xr dash is 3.5. Substitute the values. So you will get 41.29 Newton meter. So this is starting torque. So keep that beside. So in the Sedgidi, next starting current. In the problem he has asked to calculate the ratio of starting current, starting torque and starting current. So you will do the ratio now. Starting torque and starting current. So we have calculated starting torque. Now calculate starting current. So IST is equals to V by root of Rs plus Rr dash whole square plus Xs plus Xr dash whole square. So these equations that we know. But only thing is we have to substitute the values that given in our problem. Okay, since it is star connected, same thing, delta connected. So value of voltage star connected, what happens to value of current in delta connected, that we know. So root 3 times of voltage. So root 3 value of by root 3. Okay. So s square plus, so rs plus rr dash 2 plus 3 5 and 3.5 3.5 7. So 5 square plus 7 square. So you will get 26.85. So he is told to take the ratio of starting torque and starting current. So starting torque is 41.29, starting current is 26.85. So the value is 1.54. So with variable frequency, so with the variable frequency control and constant V by S ratio, the frequency K times rated. So here TST dash. So we need to calculate TST dash. So 3 by 2 omega ms. Same thing. Only thing is we have to add K. So same formula, same use ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ, same formula, but add K term here. Similarly IST also. V by Rs plus Rr dash divided by K, Xs plus Xr dash. So he asked to vary the frequency from 10 Hertz to 50 Hertz. And what would be the ratio of TST and IST? So that we need to calculate now. So for 10 Hertz, so K will be 10 by 50. So K value ಯಾವ ತರ ಡಿಟರ್ಮೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 50 ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, 10 ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, 20 ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು, 30 ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು. So like that. So 10 by 50, that is 0.2. So substitute K is equals to 0.2 here. And substitute K is equals to 0.2 in IST value here also. And take the ratio 22.67 divided by 8.95. So how much the value? 50.549. Similarly, take the ratios for 20 Hertz, 30 Hertz, 40 Hertz. So have calculated here for 10 Hertz. That is 10 by 50, 0.2. Next take 20 by 50, 30 by 50, 40 by 50. So for that, the corresponding values are like this. So this is for 10, this is for 20, 30, 40. So by comparing these values, so okay, 22.67. Okay. Okay. Okay, one thing here they made one slight change. TST by TST dash by TST, IST dash by IST, and TST dash by IST dash. Okay. Okay, here what happened? They are not calculated for all the frequencies. So only one frequency they have calculated. Similarly, we can continue the same also. But here we need to calculate now TST by TST dash by TST, IST dash by IST, and TST dash by IST dash. TST dash by TST. TST dash is 22.67 and TST is 41.29. So this is the value. So this yak ratio madadu, yak find madadu ee tara. So what is the necessity of taking these different ratios? So since The induction motor is mainly dependent upon the torque and the current, torque and the speed. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಈಗ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಟಾರ್ಕ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ನ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಮೂಲಕ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ದೀಸ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಈಸಿ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡಿಡ್ TST by IST, that is 1.54. next TST dash by IST dash, that is 2.54. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ನೀವು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಯಿತು? ಸೊ ಇದು ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ರೇಟೆಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್. ಸೊ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದ ರೇಟೆಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್. ಸೊ ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಾಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಟಾರ್ಕ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾವು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ TST dash IST dash. ಸೊ ಈ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಯಾವಾಗ? ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್. So this is for 50 hertz and this is for 10 hertz. So this is when we are keeping K constant. Now we are taking the K value some value. Odalla. So the conclusion ಏನide ಇಲ್ಲಿ first 1.54 Anish sarkari. So now 1.54, the value is 1.54 changed into 2.54. Change into 2.5. So conclusion. So by comparing these, so to start at rated frequency, the rated TST bar IST has to increase. The value has to increase from 1.54 to 2.54. So this will be increased by decreasing the frequency value. So we are decreased the value, that is from 50 hertz to 10 hertz. So by decreasing that, the TST by IST ratio will be increased. Okay. So by studying this problem or by studying this numerical, what we are coming into the conclusion that by increasing the ratios of TST by IST, that is from 1.54 value to 2.54 value, the frequency value will be decreased. That is from 50 hertz to 10 hertz. So here the ratio of TST and IST is inversely proportional to frequency. This is the conclusion. So this is the end of your 4th module. So try to solve different like these problems, numericals. So I have solved about 4 to 5 numericals, different numericals. So same numericals in your textbooks available irutte. So try to solve this. Okay, so that's all.